Hi guys, Danny here. Today's date is the 2nd of the 7th, 2013, and I'm just going to give you a quick update before I tuck into my delectable sandwiches over there. What I've done is I've taken a tiger roll and I've cut it in half and I've put a layer of mayonnaise, sliced tomato, sliced pork straight off the joint. My auntie cooked a joint and then she gave me some, so I've cut it myself, and oh god, it's delicious. Some watercress and a little smidgen of applesauce, and then the top on top of it. And I've got two of those, and I'm really looking forward to it because I haven't eaten since about 3 o'clock. It's 10 to 10 right now, so I'm going to eat before it's too late. So it's Tuesday today. Yesterday I was at my auntie's house. I was looking after my nana. It's my job. It's what I get paid for. It's not much, but it's enough to pay my bills, and you'll understand why I'm telling you this now. I pay three types of utility bill. I pay my electric, gas, and water, and that's not very much. It's about £30 a week. And then I don't pay council tax because I don't earn enough to pay it, so I don't have to pay that one. And then on top of that is my groceries, which can actually range from £10 to £15 a week. That's for my groceries. And that includes the cat as well, her biscuits and her cat litter. So that's all in there. Then there is, I've kind of run out of my room here. Then there is the £7.50 line rental for my Sky. And the 12-month contract comes up to £100, so that's good there. And then what else is there? There is miscellaneous bills, like what's it called? TV license. Got to pay TV license, and then anything else that should come up. So basically, what I earn now is enough to live, to survive on, but it's not really much to live on. So I got back about 1 o'clock after clocking off about 12. I went into town, got some groceries, came back. When I came back, I realised that I had a business course to go to in the afternoon. This is the last module, so I had to go to it. Had to go to it. I've been to all the others, so I had to go to this one. It was by far the most boring of them all, and it wasn't boring as in it's a boring subject. It was boring because it was a massive amount of information. I was sort of like drowning in information. And it was basically a man from, I don't like to use this word, but he's from HMSC, which is the tax office basically. And he's just telling us about our inland revenue, our tax, our insurance, how to employ people properly and all that stuff. And then the rest of it was from another man, an accountant. I'm not going to mention his name just because, you know, it's his privacy. I'm not going to mention it. And he has been teaching us basically the entire course, but he was also warning us about, you know, do your terms and conditions and all that. And now that I think about it, sorry, I was just checking the time. Now that I think about it, the prospect of running my own business feels really cool. But I can't run a business based on one thing. It's just so... It would get boring after about a week for me because I don't know what it is. I just can't keep concentrating on one thing. I have to keep moving on. And I do not know what causes it. Get down from there! Kitty! My cat's being naughty. Kitty! Get down! So, yeah, that's one thing that sort of put me off. Plus the accountancy. Now, good bookkeeping is important. I know this because I have to do it now anyway, because I have to keep my bills in check, because I just can't afford it otherwise. I don't get paid that much, hence the reason why I don't pay council tax. Or any tax for that matter. The other thing... this thing, because when people work, they pay this thing called Class 2 insurance, which is from the HMRC, and it basically pays into your pension. Because I don't pay tax at the moment, it basically means I don't get anything towards my pension. So I've got to go into business or get a job. I can't, sorry, excuse me, get a job at the moment because I'm on hand 24/7 at the moment to go and look after my nana, so it's not something I can do at the moment. And I can't go into business because I can't concentrate on just one thing. So I've figured out what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something called product line. Now, what product line means is you come up with a product, you sell it under your own name, and then you cash in on the boom. And then as the boom deflates, as your product goes out of fashion, you stop producing it, and then you move on to another product, and then the boom goes up, it goes down, and it repeats, and so on and so forth. It's not a business, it's a product. And basically, that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm extremely imaginative. So what I've done is I've sort of taken everything that I would consider the best and gone and made it super simple. Basically, most of the stuff I've designed is just one piece of plastic or metal, but they're time-saving widgets. That's basically the simplest explanation. I won't tell you what they are, but they're just time-saving little gizmos that probably wouldn't make a lot of money on their own if I were to just suddenly launch them, but through community sharing sites and such things, they'll probably take off like a rocket. And then obviously the attention will die down and they'll go out of fashion, and then I'll bring on another product, you know? And from that, I will make my earnings and put money into my pension. It's not a business, so I should be able to, but I've got to check with my solicitor, if I had a solicitor. But I've got to check online that by doing this, I won't get, given a massive tax bill or a tax write-off from it. But I don't think I will, because it's not a business; it's a product. So yeah, the business idea I originally had was an IT solutions type thing. I'm not really going to go into it because I may have to do it if this product line doesn't work. So the first thing I've got to do is I've got to make the first product, prototype it, and I've got to be prototyping a whole bunch of other stuff so I'm ready on the market. So when people say, right, that's it, the boom's gone, it's out of fashion, cut production, go straight into the next project. So it's right there and ready for me, and I can launch it straight away. So tomorrow I've got to go out, I've got to see this person who keeps phoning my auntie and he doesn't stop. And every number he's left just doesn't work, so I've got to go to the office tomorrow and actually physically talk to him if I can. And then we're going to do some prototyping. I shall record it all on my camera, but I won't upload it until the product's out in the open, because I've got to get patents and other such intellectual property rights and little tiny things that I've got to do. That's it. That is it. That's it. That's the whole day. You're all up to date. Thank you for watching, and this is Danny S signing off. I'm going to eat my sandwiches now, by the way. Bye bye.